So this thing is a paperweight until we get it running, and it's not even close to starting with the battery that's in it. So we've got a new one that's going to go in here, and the one that's in here is going to go in there, and we might get to hear that thing run today. Okay, I'm ready to turn the key in this pig. I put my battery in there immediately. All the lights got bright and the trunk actuator sounds like it's supposed to now. I was able to get the little nav screen to fold out, so our voltage is back. I just went around and checked everything. This car has not run since the impact. Check the oil first and foremost. It is all the way at the top of the stick. It looks like 5W30. It's very thin and it's kind of dark, but it'll be fine. This is full. The power steering fluid is full and nice and red. Coolant, it's low, kind of, but it's fine for now. The fan was broken, so I brought my fan clutch tool up, took the fan off, and pulled the blades out of the cowl down there, out of this thing. And the radiator was pushed back into the belts, so I pulled it out, so it's not going to hit the belts. The only thing that isn't great here is I do not have an air filter on bank 1. It's just MAF to plenum, which isn't too great, but maybe I could put, I don't want to put anything too restrictive over it. A shop towel wouldn't let it breathe. I guess I could just get like a towel or something. It's not going to ingest much in the few minutes I need just to move the car. That's installed backwards. I've never seen that. But otherwise, I'm not going to check the brake fluid. The pedal feels okay. I mean, lubrication's the thing you got to worry about, right? So let's turn the key here, see what happens. It's a muffler delete, so we'll know real quick if the thing's gonna, if it starts. The key's in here. There very well could be systems in place that will prevent it from starting due to it being in an accident. I don't know. Let's turn all this stuff off that I don't need. Here goes nothing. Yeah. Nothing. So there is something in place. There's some fail-safe mode that knows it's been in an accident and will not let me start it. So I'm going to start checking fuses. Yeah, I know the side lights are out. The headlights are over there. So there were 2 Rogue 30 amp fuses in the glove box. I took pictures of my glove box fuse panel and then the trunk fuse panel. There's a green one missing in there, and there was a green one missing in here. Although I'm not holding my breath for this because it said stupid stuff like headlight washer system and rear cigarette lighter, which this car doesn't even have. But it is worth a shot nonetheless. Same thing. Nothing. Next up is to check the battery safety terminal. The BST, it's back here. The little yellow thing sets off a detonation in here, blows the cable out, prevents starting. Smart during an accident, but I'm trying to bypass that now. So I ripped off the cover. I couldn't figure out how it came off, so I just yanked it off. It's this little thing there. That's what you usually see. So now we've got a better connection to the battery. I had kind of pushed it in there before, but I don't know how much it went. So take, what is this, 3, 4? Of course the key's missing now. See what we get. Same thing. Everybody says you just got to shove it back in there. So I did, a lot harder this time. And I got to look over here under this cover. Everything seems all right. So take 4 or 5 or whatever this is. No, still nothing. Took some wrenches and a hammer to it this time. That's as tight as it's going to go in there, and the contacts are a little bit cleaner this time. If this doesn't work, I would diagnose it as a bad starter motor, but maybe there's something I am missing. Still nothing. So with the battery connected, I'm getting 12.1 volts with this as my positive and the chassis as my ground. So there is voltage making it up here to the alternator and starter and engine. And I put the leads on it back here too. Firstly, starting at the terminals, at the posts on the battery, I'm getting 12.1 volts. Then I come over here where there may be an issue with the battery safety terminal. 12.1 volts here, 12.1 volts there, so that's fine. And as I said under the hood, 12.09 volts, so not an issue. On this car with a brand new battery in it, literally 3 hours ago, I get 12.3 volts, 12.29. So, you know, it's a little bit better, but I can't figure out why it's not turning over. All the fuses look fine. Battery's good. Bypassed the safety terminal by shoving it back together. And then I did crawl down here and check the clutch sensor and make sure that that's not the problem. And to make sure it's not the problem, I took the pins out of the harness, looked it up online, and wired them together to open or close that circuit, whatever, probably closed that circuit. So we bypassed the clutch switch and it's still not doing anything differently. So let me know if you have any ideas. We'll have to try this again later. By standing on the wall. So we're gonna wrap up. We went to En Fuego for dinner. They had the concert, the live band tonight. That was great. We had some margaritas. Came back here, some Sunday show on Netflix, and that's the end of today. So let me know about the M5 if you guys have ideas for things to check or things to do in regards to trying to get that thing started. I'll work on it more tomorrow. It's supposed to start raining tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to get up there, but we'll be doing lots of that kind of stuff around here. So that's it. We're going to be short. I'll talk tomorrow on Thursday. Good night.